Working on cars, replacing a simple fuse, disconnected the battery, put the brand new fuse in, turned on the battery, the fuse pops. I said to put 10 amps on the 10 amp circuit, so that's what I did. You can see it as a great asset. It can also be seen as a curse. Guys tend to have this nagging feeling of wanting to fix everything, and that was such an attempt of trying to fix something, and it ended up just not happening. Now, I don't speak for all the guys out here. From experience, the reason why I mess around with a whole bunch of stuff is that, first of all, it's fun, and second, it gives me a sense of control. It gives me a sense that I can assist someone, that sense of feeling needed. And mind you, I don't have a lot to offer when it comes to life. All I can offer are like my skills, myself, the things that I can do. It's not a whole lot of stuff. It's nothing significant, and I feel like I have to overcompensate. When it does become successful, like when my doings become successful in helping somebody, it gives me that sense of you've helped somebody, that sense of fulfillment, you know? And if I am completely unsuccessful at the end of the day, I have the sense of like defeat. Like, man, I really beat myself up on it. And even, for example, with skateboarding, if I don't land a trick, I feel like such a failure. In time, I come to accept those small little failures, and eventually I get that trick. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, man, the family life could be so boring. It can be at times if you look at it, relatively speaking. But if you live a fairly simplistic life, it's not really all that boring. You find that there's a lot of things that you can do, a lot of things that keep you entertained, aside from skateboarding, of course. The whole reason why I'm saying this is because I'm just going through my whole mundane things, mowing the lawn, doing all these things, basically every single day. I would rather spare you guys the whole detail in how I mow the lawn and how I put food in my mouth. I'm probably just gonna time-lapse everything I do. I've been outside for about 2 hours and I'm just... It's gross. Oh, it's getting my mouth. Anyway, I think I know why. I think I know why I can only stay out for a few hours at a time. Because of allergies! I used to not have allergies at all I used to not have allergies at all as a kid. Rolling around on grass, eating dandelions, eating rocks, running around in fields of wheat and stuff. It didn't occur to me that I had any allergies. And then as I grew up, I think my immune system has kicked into high gear because now it's reacting to everything, dude. It's reacting to the pollen in the air, the grass on the ground, everything. And I refuse to take any medication. I would rather just live through this. It seems like any type of medication I take, I get sick immediately after. Not physically sick, but like fever sick. I remember the first time I discovered this, I thought like a cough drop at my mom's place was candy. So I opened it up, placed it in my mouth. It tasted just like candy. And the day after, I became really sick. And I did it again during my early teens. And yet again, I got sick. I ate the cough drop because I was hungry. And so now I've learned my lesson and I'm not going to eat any more cough drops or Robitussin or any suppressant, any antihistamine bullcrap, because I would just rather let it pass. I would like to build an immunity from whatever it is I'm allergic to. Yeah, it would be nice. Especially now. Alright, just pulled out of the driveway, and as soon as I stepped out, my nose began to itch. This is like my second year of experiencing this. I used to not have any allergies. I don't exactly know what's going on, but I do have theories, and I would like to share with you those theories. First hypothesis is my diet or my lifestyle change. I used to be an omnivore. I did not have any allergies. And then when I made the diet change, there was a point where I ate nothing but oranges, and I was fine. No experience in allergies whatsoever. A couple years after, I started introducing more fruits into my diet. More fruits meaning like 1 or 2, because when it comes to variety, I lack in it a lot. I doubt that it's anything that I'm eating. I don't really have any allergies towards foods. It could possibly be that my immune system has become overactive, because if you think about it, if your immune system is at a particular level of performance and pollen or dander comes your way, your body has 2 options. It could disregard those dander and those pollen and the dust as, say, non-combative, you know, non-threatening, or it can choose to think that it's a threat and start putting out antibodies and start just, you know, releasing snot and trying to get all the stuff that it's breathing in out because it's a quote-unquote danger. And I think that may be due to an overactivity of the immune system. I wouldn't say necessarily that the immune system is stronger in a sense, but since it's not really a threat, it's just more of an annoyance, that the body would react to something like that. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, I may be missing something from my diet. Certain foods that produce, that have antihistamines in it, helps with allergies, basically. And at this moment, I do not take any supplementals or vitamins and whatnot. I just eat broccoli, oranges, bananas, rice, and that's it. And potatoes, excuse me. Not a lot of variety, so I may be missing out on some key components. Planning to head down to Corvallis Skate Park. Hopefully I can get some footage there. It's been raining on and off, so I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best. I would like to give my opinion on these Bronson's Raw. This will be my final comment on the Bronson's Raw. I've been skating these for just as long as I've been skating the Lithe. Probably around just over 3 weeks now. You can hear that there's like debris and dirt in there, but the spin isn't really all that affected at all. It still spins fine. It has more of a raw sound, hence the name Raw. You can really hear it. I didn't use the air compressor on this. I didn't use it to clean. I don't clean my bearings. They just are the way they are. Anytime that I use just any typical bearings like reds or whatnot, there is an audible grinding and squeaking sound after like a week or so. But with these, it's perfectly smooth. And I've been riding it in the rain. It's awesome. I dig the Bronsons. Great job, Bronson's company. You guys produce a really good skateboard bearing for long-term use. If I had to point out a con for these bearings, I would probably say that they are indeed exposed to the elements. They are more prone to damage that way. However, I think given the fact that that is part of their style of their product is to have shieldless bearings, I don't know, it might work out better that way, because that way the dirt and the debris and all the junk and the dust that gets accumulated in the bearing can get pushed out. So there might be some benefits to that. I know that rusty bearings are definitely not my ideal bearings, and these can potentially get rusted, but the type of alloy that is made out of tungsten or whatnot, it may resist to rusting. But anyway, I think that about does it for this video. Kind of an early end for me because priorities are now coming up. So in conclusion, if you guys like this video, please let me know by clicking that like button. If you guys have any video ideas for me to do, please leave it down on the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Julius, and remember to slap that subscribe button as well as that notification bell for my future videos. See you guys in the next one. Later.